In this video, we're going to be going over cardiac output and how it increases. You need to know that cardiac output is the total output of blood per 1 minute. And that stroke volume is the volume of blood pumped in one beat, in one heartbeat, okay? In one heartbeat, how much blood is pumped, okay? Therefore, we know that cardiac output equals the stroke volume times the beats per minute, okay? The cardiac output, the amount of blood your heart produces, is how much volume it pumps in one beat times the beats per minute, okay? That makes a lot of sense, I think, and doesn't need anything else. But what does need anything else is how cardiac output, or why cardiac output increases during exercise. That's it's very easy, and we can learn it via story. Guys, relax. It's easy, okay? Think about it. In summer, okay? In summer, the sun's shining, people are getting tans, there's people driving naked in vans. I don't know why this happens every summer, but there's people that drive topless in vans, and it's absolutely disgusting for no reason, okay? In summer, okay, people want to travel, right? They use the motorways, okay? The motorways are wider than your normal roads, okay? They use the motorways. The motorways are wider than normal roads. Because they use the motorways, yeah, and they're wider, that means it can get more cars in, okay? It can get more cars in. That increases, people are coming to London, that increases the car flow to London. Okay? Now, let's put that in terms of biology. Alright. In summer, okay, in summer, that means during or in exercise. Okay? In exercise, more motorways are used. Motorways are wider. So in exercise, okay, the vessels dilate. The roads here are wider. The vessels dilate. When something dilates, it gets wider, okay? The vessels dilate. The wider motorway increases car flow into London. Just like how the vessels dilate, it increases the blood flow. Okay? And when there's more cars flowing into London, that means there's more people. And what do those people bring? They bring more food. You know? There's no way you're having a road trip without any food in the car. If you're having a road trip and you don't have any food in the car, that is a dead road trip. That is dead. There has to be some guy at the back sitting in that middle back seat that's distributing the food. If you don't have that main man, it's dead, fam. Alright? So, more car flow, more people, more food. Just like more blood flow is going to increase oxygen and nutrient supply. Okay? Then, because now there's more cars flowing into London, okay? London, okay, there's going to be more people in London. So, more people in London, okay? That means London expands. London then gets bigger. The population expands, okay? The population expands. It goes to this big. Cool? And then when the population expands, the government's like, oh, hold on. There's bare people in London. The population has just expanded. So we need to now increase the speed and strength of our services. Alright? We need to increase the speed and strength of our services. Just like how when there's an increase in blood flow, and that causes an increase in, we said an increase in people, yeah? That causes an increase in volume of blood we said it's in London. here is going to be in the atria. Okay. Now, what happens? We said that the government reacts. Government reacts here. Instead of the government reacting, obviously there's no government in the heart. You know, Theresa May would never, ever be able to run that. Okay. Here, what happens is the increase in the volume of blood in the atria causes atria to expand. Atria expand. When the atria expand because of a response. Okay. And what happens is the heart responds by increasing heart rate and heartbeat strength, just like the government reacts to increase speed and strength. How does the government react to increase speed and strength? Okay, the government reacts to increase speed and strength by doing two things. They do two things. Alright, what do they do? What do the government do? First of all, they realized that people called Sam work very well. Okay, so what do? They go, you know what, Sam? We're going to increase your activity. Increase Sam's activity. Okay? The second thing they're going to do is they're going to look. People are ordering bare stuff online, yeah? They're not even getting it fast enough. So what they're going to do is they're going to decrease a van delivery time. Alright? Because swear down, sometimes I use Amazon Prime, yeah? Why am I paying for it? Why am I paying? I'm paying bare peas for Amazon Prime, yeah? The guy doesn't even know where my house is. The guy has a TomTom in his car, yeah? He goes to freaking Malawi, yeah? So what do? They increase Sam's activity and they decrease a van delivery time. Now, what does that mean? Decreasing a van delivery time, okay? The heart needs to react, yeah? The heart reacts to the atria expanding by, first of all, increasing Sam's activity. So increasing Sam's activity means increasing SAN activity. Okay, that is the node. This node sends impulses. Increasing the activity means the impulses speed up. Yeah. The second thing is decreasing a van delivery time, or decreasing AVN delay time. Okay, that's the time between the impulses in the SAN and the impulses sent out by the AVN. Okay, and these things together increase the strength of the heartbeat and increase the heart rate. Okay, and both those things together, remember they're the two things that make up cardiac output. Both those things together increase cardiac output. So we'll go through it again. First of all, people in summer, during summer or during exercise, the vessels dilate. People use motorways more. Motorways are wider than roads, therefore the vessels dilate. They're wider. That increases the blood flow, increases the car flow into London, increases the blood flow into the atria. And with blood, what comes? Oxygen and nutrients, just like with people. They bring food, okay? So the increase in blood flow brings increase in oxygen, brings increase in nutrients, okay? Then there's more people in London, or an increased volume of blood in the atria, okay? Then what happens is London expands, the London population expands, just like the atria expand. The government realized that and think, whoa, we need to help these people, we need to do something about it. So what does the government do? What does the heart do? Lower AVN, well, first of all, increase SAM, or Sam's activity, or increase SAN activity. And the second thing they do is lower a van delivery time, and that means lowering AVN delay time. Yeah. So what that does, increases heart rate. Second of all, increases the strength of the heartbeat, and those things together increase cardiac output. Trust me, guys, it's easy.